Hello, friends. Jeremy was a very successful, high-powered entrepreneur. He had a multi-million-dollar company. He was extremely successful by capitalistic standards in terms of having all the expensive cars and the private jets, the whole deal. He was very well respected, employed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and was an absolute phenom in business. Yet something was going on with Jeremy. You see, when he was alone at night, he couldn't quite escape some of the thoughts and some of the things that were coming to him. He was struggling. He sought me out. Today's video, today's text is all about the numbers. There's a study called the ACE study. It stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. There were 17,000 plus people in this study, and just a quick little summary, what they found was as the number of adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, went up, and these were things that were troubling that someone might have experienced in early childhood: domestic violence, abuse, neglect, etc. As those went up, so too did, in a correlative fashion, later in life problems, and not just mental health and addiction problems, but physical health problems. Things like diabetes, things like lupus, things like fibromyalgia, things like smoking, sexually transmitted diseases, all early unwanted pregnancies, all sorts of social determinants and life health problems. The numbers are astounding. Victims of sexual assault are 26 times more likely to abuse drugs, 13 times more likely to suffer PTSD, and 4 times more likely to contemplate suicide. You put this together, and it's some astounding numbers, and you can see why I'm so passionate about trauma and getting things cleared up for people. It's a real problem on a societal level that is very costly to business, to personal relationships, to physical health, of course, mental health and addiction. So many. By the way, these 17,000 participants in the ACE study, over 2/3 of them had at least one ACE. That's 66.67%. You do the math, lots of people are impacted. And I meet with lots of high-powered executives and entrepreneurs and professionals who have felt like they couldn't go anywhere with this because they were so successful in their career and they couldn't show what they thought was weakness to seek out help that they so desperately needed. Well, I make it available so there's complete anonymity and low profile. The point is, people are hurting, the numbers are out there, and there's still way too much stigma on what's going on with trauma and people who are experiencing emotional struggles. You hear all kinds of things about other diseases and awareness and campaigns, and that's beautiful. It's fantastic that that's going on. I'm just saying it's time to stop sweeping this under the carpet and get it out there. This is what I'm passionate about. I want to bring healing, education, awareness to so many people because it's much more prevalent and common than you might imagine. Thanks for hanging with me a little bit. Check the numbers in the text because I'm not going to go through them all here in the video. And remember, optimize your brain, optimize your life.